Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here. So glad you could be with us this Tuesday morning, 6:30 a.m., July 27th. I am with Forex Smart Trade. Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to help you become the best version of yourself. We do that by, hold on. We do that by helping you become financially independent by teaching you how to currency trade with our super accurate proprietary trading tools and our best in the business one-on-one personalized training. In this session, what we do is we will use a couple different signals to analyze the market and see if we can find any trades. The signals I am using are more advanced signals that are taught in the continued training. They're a little bit different than what is shown to you in the light. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. And to start, we need to listen to this guy first.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker. We make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We have a number of live sessions. The purpose of these live sessions are twofold. One is to let you see how good the tools are, and two, they're a teaching moment so that you can get better as a trader. As a light, you've got access to a limited number of the live sessions. It's up here in the yellow. As a member, we do trades in the evening. We do trades in the morning. We do trades on Sunday. We've got additional trainings on Saturday and on Wednesday evening. So the training is quite substantial. So until you're doing at least 10 pips a day, I would attend as many of these as you could. So with that, let's get started. I trade off of a checklist or a trade routine. First thing is make sure everything is live and connected. We had an issue the other day because I didn't do that with the, I've already gone ahead and made these checks so that we can save some time. But basically, I made sure all the charts were refreshed before we started. Review of yesterday. Last night, we took a trade and a thick orange line trade. It lost. It was a good signal. I went back and looked at it. We had all the elements there, plus at the top of the hour, it jumped like it was supposed to. It just didn't hit. The tools are not 100% accurate, but they are accurate to the extent that if you trade 100 trades, you're gonna specifically on this trade, you're gonna win 9 out of 10. And if you win 9 out of 10, you will be net ahead. So this was the one that didn't happen, but it was a good signal. So that happens. Today, we're going to see if we can find a trade that does work. Real quick, we want to review Forex Factory to see if there's any news coming up that might impact the trade. So let us take a look at what we've got. Today's Tuesday. It breaks news down into yellow, which is low impact, orange, which is medium impact, and red, which is high impact. So today at 10 a.m., which is 3.5 hours from now, there is some news on the USD. So we will keep that in consideration if we take a trade on the USD. Usually if there's a news item, I'd like to try to be out of it 2 hours beforehand. So we'll have that as a consideration, and then everything else, there's nothing to until the Australian dollar later tonight. So with that, here is what I call the composite chart. I've got 4 of these different charts. On a composite chart, we've got 6 different currency pairs. This first chart has primarily all US pairs on it. And I'm going to start on the 10-point trade. I'm going to start with the middle chart, the majors and minors. And basically, I'm looking for situations where we are either overbought, which means the market should shortly be going down, or oversold, which means the market should shortly be going up. And when we are overbought, as we are on the Australian US dollar, I want to see situations where we're overbought and all the lines are pointed down. When the lines are pointed down, that means we're about to go back down through the channel, and then I've got an opportunity for a run to make a few pips. Here we're overbought going up. So ideally, I want to catch the signal down here when everything starts going up, and then be able to run it right through the channel. Euro dollar, we are over bought and still going up. Pound dollar, we are oversold. Majors and majors, which are the red and green lines, are pointing up. Minors, which are the black and gray lines, are also pointing up. Minors have a little bit of a kink to them. They're a little more sideways than up, but the majors are going up pretty well. When I have 3 points here, and how I get the 3 points, one is that we're oversold, the lines are below. 2, that all the lines are pointed up. And 3, I've got a kind of a double cross here with the green coming over the red and the gray coming over the black. That's 3 points. I'm going to go up to my TNTs, the top section of the chart, and see how many lines are consistent with what I am seeing on the majors and minors. So the 2 orange lines, the thick orange and thin orange, are going up. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue is coming down, that means up. The 2 blue lines are coming down. So all 4 lines are telling me up movement. The next thing I will do is when I get at least 3 out of 4 here and 3 here, I will look at the pressure and want to see what the pressure is doing. I want either the pressure to be going up, the line's going up, or I want the green line on top. And right now I don't have that. The green line is kinked. The lines are converging, which means they are getting closer together. But green is still on the bottom and the line is still going down. So I want to have a point from all 3 sections. And by having a point from all 3 sections, that increases the probability that it's going to be a good trade. And when I increase the probability, I've got the highest chance of the trade doing what I expect it to do. So if I don't have all elements, I am going to wait. I'm going to wait till I find them. So I don't have them here. Let's keep searching. US Canadian dollar, it's in the middle of the channel going down. Dollar Swiss franc, majors are oversold and going down. Minors are still overbought and going down. So nothing there. US dollar yen, overbought, still going up. So nothing there. So let's go to the next pair. Euro pound overbought. Majors are starting to turn. Minors are still going up. So nothing. Australian Australian dollar yen overbought going up. Euro, Canadian dollar, we got a mixed signal here. The majors are going up, they're overbought. Minors are going down, so we're going to ignore that. Australian, New Zealand dollar overbought. Minors are going down. Majors haven't quite turned yet. Again, I want everybody in agreement, so I don't have it there. Pound yen oversold. Everybody's going up. So I've got 3 points here. One, we're oversold. Two, the majors and minors are all pointing up. And I've got the double cross. I've got reasonable steepness to the green line here. One of the things I do look at is that. Jumping up to the TNTs, 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines coming down. So I got 4 points here. I've got down pressure, but what do I have that's different here that I didn't have before? The green line has crossed over the red. So I have a point because green is on top. So I've got 8 points here. 3 here, 4 here, and 1 here. I've got 4 points. What I am going to do is then I'm going to take a look at the full chart for the pound yen. So to take a look at the full chart for the pound yen, I am going to go here. Pound yen. And when I look at the full chart, I want to see if I see support in the longer time periods. So here's the signal on the 1 hour chart. What do I see on the 2 hour chart? 2 hour chart, I also see that we're oversold and everybody's pointing up. Pressure's not there yet, but the lines have started to converge. And you can see this little kink in the green line. So the lines are getting closer. So in an hour or two, I would expect them to cross like this. And then also on the 4 hour chart, I've got everybody oversold. Minors are going up. The majors haven't committed yet. So I like what I'm seeing here. Everybody's oversold. When everybody's oversold, that means we're going to get a run through the channel. So I like this. So now that I like this, I am going to go, going back to my checklist. I want to know where the support and resistance are, what the trend is, and where the channels are. That's going to help me figure out how much of a trade I might want to get. So here's a clean chart. So on the clean chart, I am going to enter Great Britain pound, JPY. And I want to crunch this up a little bit. I want to try to get, if it's a pair that I trade all the time, I want to, I will have the support and resistance pre-drawn in, but let's get maybe 3 months worth of information here. So we're going back to May. Now I'm going to draw some lines on there. I'm going to put the little lock thing here and put the horizontal line. So support and resistance are where the candles seem to naturally stop. And what I want to do is I want to know where those spots are, because the market tends to respect those stopping spots. So it stops right in here, stopping in here a little bit, right in here, right here, right here, right in here, right along here. And then I'm going to get a couple lines above and below. So let's see where the next one is. So let's about 40 pips apart. All right. So it's bouncing here, bouncing in here, in here, in here a little bit, over here. So we got, let's get one above. And I just grab the line and I pull it till I find the spot that seems to all right, so it stopped right in here, stopped in here, seems to stop in here, over here. Let's pick one more below. So right in here a little bit, right in here a little bit, right in here. Now, if we're looking at this, now I'm going to pull this back out a little bit. You know what? I'm going to do one more above. So right in here, right in here, right in here, over here, over here. Now I'm going to pull it back out so we can just see the more recent time. And over the last week, what is happening? Let's unlock this and we will do a channel. So we're trading into an uptrend in the last week. Although you might argue that in the last couple of days we've got kind of a down movement, so we're right at the base of the channel. I want to know whether I'm trading into an uptrend or downtrend, because that's going to dictate if I'm going to take more or less pips. If I'm taking a buy in an uptrend, I will take more pips. If I'm taking a buy into a downtrend, I will take less pips. So we are trading into an uptrend, and we're sitting right on a resistance line right here. It's kind of breaking through the resistance line, but it hasn't closed through the resistance line. I want to know how many pips I have to the other side. So let me take my measuring tool. So I've got about 26 pips till I hit the line up above, and I got about 8 pips till I hit the line below. So 20 pips, 26 pips up. You can see it up in the middle of the chart, and 8 pips to the line below. So now that I know that, I am going to go back to and look at what the chart is telling me. So I've got an up trade. I am on the other side of the resistance line, although it hasn't closed above that. That's my only concern, is that it hasn't closed on the other side of that line. But we've got 28 pips going all the way up. So it's a buy trade, everybody. We've got up pressure on the 1 minute. We've got sideways pressure on the 30 minute. We're overbought. And these lines have gotten a little bit steeper since we started looking at them. So I like this as a buy trade. Now the question is, what is it worth? So let's just see what the echo is. this is a chart that we don't really show you until you get one to training, but just gives me kind of a quick overview of what's happening on the various time frames. So up through the hour, hour hasn't converted yet, but we've got green up through the 30 minutes. Oh, it's turning red a little bit. Let me just go back. Up, 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 up. Up. Just curious. I don't have my Fibonacci on this on this on this guy yet. Using these tools. So it has come back. It's come down 80 pips. I'm just looking to see where it stopped before. I think we can go ahead and take this for 10 pips and be safe. There seems to be a little bit of resistance right in here where it stopped before. So if we go just shy of that, we should be okay. And you can see this wick on this candle is just about at that same spot. So it went up to that spot and stopped. So we can basically go up to the spot and be okay. So we're going to go ahead and take a 10 pip buy on the pound yen. 10 pip buy on the pound yen. So let us find the pound yen. Let's see if I've got it open. Pound yen. I don't, so I'm going to open up the chart. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. And I'm going to scroll through till I find the pound yen. Not in that group. Let's go to the next group. Pound yen. Where are we seeing the pound yen? Oh, there it is, right up here. So pound yen. So we are going to go ahead and based on what's in the account, I've got 11,000 in this demo account. So I'm going to move the decimal spot over 4 spots, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to take a lot size of 1.1. So I'm going to click New Order, which is on the second row here. Adjust my lot size to 1.1, and I'm going to go ahead and take a market buy. I'm not going to worry about the take profit or stop loss. It records it underneath. If I click anywhere on it, it highlights it in blue. I right click, go to modify. And we are going to take 10 pips. 10 pips is 100 points. We're going to use a 4-to-1 stop loss on this. So we're going to go 400 points or 40 pips stop. I click the little red button. It does the math for me. I click the little blue button. It does the math for me. And then I will click modify. and I am good with where we're at. So the take profit is 151.97, 151.970. The stop loss is 151.469, 151.469. Let's see, we've got 5 minutes left. Let's go back and see if we see a thick orange line trade. Thick orange line trade is a trade where we're looking just at the thick orange line, and the thick orange line is a scaled number. And what that means is that when it's as high as it can go, it's at 10, which we see it here. When it's as low as it can go, it is at 0. When it's as high as it can go, what it's telling us is it doesn't think there's any more up in the movement. So if there's no more up in the movement, that is a good sell signal. Likewise, when it is 0, there's no more down in the movement. So we want some confirmation that is indeed the case. So we will look to the majors and minors, and I want to see all 4 lines well above the overbought line. So if all 4 of these are overbought, especially the red and the green, the majors, then that's giving me confirmation that we're overbought and we're going to get a little bit of a bounce right at the top of the hour. Now, minors haven't gone all the way up there yet on the Australian USD. Same with we've got 10 here, but again the minors aren't quite all the way pulled up, so I'm going to hold off on that. Let's see what else we've got. 8, no. 0, so it's down here, but the majors and minors haven't even crossed the red line yet, so I'm going to pass. 5 isn't 0 or 10, or at least within 1. USD JPY, we got a 9.5, so that's between 9 and 10. So I've got this part of the signal, and I got the lines way up here. I like this. I'd like to see the minors a little bit higher. I'd like to see the minors just a little bit higher, but the majors are way pulled up. So on this, I think we can go ahead and take a 5 pip sell. I don't need to do the analysis here because we know we've studied this enough that when we see part 1 of the signal and part 2 of the signal, it's a good trade. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a 5 pip sell on the USD JPY. So USD JPY, and I already have it there, so I'm just going to click new order. My volume is going to be the same, and we said that was a sell. Yeah, so sell. I'm going to just click sell by market. I'm not going to worry about the stop loss or take profit. I'm going to go in here, and then I'm going to click anywhere along the line. It highlights it in blue. Click modify. I am going to change. This is going to be 55 pips and 200 pips, or 200 points, or 20 pips. And the only other thing I like to do is I like to get the full 5 pips. So I'm at 110.009. I'm going to go to 110.04. So I'm going to go to 0.44 to get my full 5 pips. I'm going to put that in there. So the number should be on this new trade. Take profit on the on a sell on the USD JPY, 110.044, 110.044, and the stop loss is 110.297, 110.297. What we're looking for, again, it's a little contradictory here because we've got a buy and a sell on the yen. But what we're looking for here is that there's going to be just a little pullback right at within the top of the next hour. So ideally, when we go to the new hour, this number will change by 1. So let's see as it refreshes. Oh, we didn't get the bounce. So this may take us a little longer to get back to this. Ideally, on this USD JPY, I want this number to change, and I want it to go down by 1. It stayed at 10, so we're going to be holding on to that for a little bit more than an hour. Okay, recap what we've done today. We took a 10-point trade buy on the pound yen. Using the 10-point signal, we took a 10-pip trade, and the take profit is 151.97. 151.97. Stop loss is 151.469. And then we took a thick orange line trade on the USD yen. Take profit is a 110.044, and stop loss is 110.297. Let's see if we've got any questions. It's asking if we're supposed to wait till the top of the hour to see the snap. You can wait till the top of the hour to see the snap. I've had enough success with it where if I have the on the thick orange line trade, where if I see the majors oversold or overbought, supporting what I'm seeing on the thick orange line, I'll go ahead and take the trade. As you see, we didn't get the snap. Some traders like to wait to get that snap. I don't, but you can. I wasn't current on the echo. So what that tells me is that it's strange that it wasn't current on the echo because I just changed the number. So I'm not quite sure why it wouldn't have been. Oh, you're right. It wasn't current. That's so strange. Huh. I'm still kind of figuring out things with the new chart. I went back to the Euro USD. I guess the thing there is to make sure that you have that you refresh it every time you go when you go to it if you haven't been at it a while. But I would have thought when I typed in the new symbol, it would have given me an updated chart. Okay, gang. Have an excellent trading day. We're here to help. If you need any help, reach out to your coach or to me, and we'll get you squared away. We will see you Tuesday, and hopefully both these trades will close in the next hour or so. All right, great. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.